Welcome, Junior Geniuses, to the very first episode of Mad Science. Today we're taking on something very special to me. I've been doing this with my kids for about 30 years now. It's called non-Newtonian. Now you ask, that's a pretty fancy name. What is it? It's only actually 2 ingredients. Cornstarch, about a cup, half a cup of water. Now we're not baking anything, so exactness isn't necessary. But first you combine the water into a bowl. It's kind of messy, so I recommend this outside. Next, to take the cornstarch, like I said, a cup, make sure it's all in there. Now this is where it gets fun. Now I'm going to put on my handy dandy gloves, but kids love just getting their hands all gooey and sticky and really into it. So either way is fine, but you know, for purposes of gooiness, I'm going to dive in. Now you can take a stir and start doing that, but as you mix it, you'll notice that it becomes a solid, but then it becomes a liquid. So you can pound it, you can hit it, you can, well, I wouldn't recommend throwing it. You can add a little more cornstarch to see what that does, which is what I'm going to do because it seems a little bit more liquidy than I generally like. So I'm going to add a little more cornstarch to it. Not too much, it's going to get really clumpy. You can also add food coloring to it to make it green slime or whatever you want to do with that. But for purposes of our demonstration, we're just going to keep it natural to the white slime. Now, it's the only thing in nature that's either a liquid or a solid. Now, to add to this experiment, you can also see what happens when you put it in a freezer or a microwave. I wouldn't recommend very long, no more than 45 seconds, and see what happens. So that's our first element that we're introducing is non-Newtonian. Well, it's not really an element. It's either, like I say, a liquid or a solid. But it's a fun thing to do, especially on a summer day. When it's hot outside, throw them outside with some non-Newtonian and have at it.